You're pouring your morning coffee, and your hand trembles, just slightly, enough to make you pause. It's a fleeting moment, easy to dismiss as fatigue or age, but what if it's a whisper from your body, a secret warning you were never meant to hear? I'm not here to scare you, but to pull you into a truth that could change everything. That tremor, that subtle shake, could be an early sign of Parkinson's disease after 60. As a doctor who's seen the quiet devastation of this condition, I'm begging you to listen. Parkinson's doesn't announce itself loudly. It creeps in, hiding behind normal aging, stealing your movement, your independence, your life as you know it. I'm here to reveal the hidden symptom you need to watch for and the truths nobody tells you about what comes next. This isn't just a medical lecture, it's a wake-up call to protect the years you've fought so hard to earn. Come with me down this rabbit hole, and let's uncover what's at stake. Oh, and before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment below. Tell me you're ready to face this truth. The symptom you can't ignore is a tremor, often starting in one hand, subtle at first, like a faint quiver when you're at rest. It might happen when you're holding a book, or your hand is just sitting in your lap, and it stops when you move. This isn't the same as the shaky hands you get from nerves or too much coffee. It's called a resting tremor, and it's one of the earliest red flags of Parkinson's disease. I saw this in Margaret, 67, who noticed her right hand trembling while watching TV. She laughed it off, blamed it on age, but 6 months later, her walk slowed, her balance faltered, and a neurologist confirmed Parkinson's. The hidden truth is that Parkinson's starts small, often years before a diagnosis, and that tremor is your body's way of sounding the alarm. Studies show about 70% of Parkinson's patients notice this tremor first, usually on one side of the body. It's not just a shake, it's a signal that dopamine, the chemical your brain needs for smooth movement, is running low. The world doesn't tell you to watch for this, it dismisses tremors as just getting older. But you deserve to know that catching it early can change your future, giving you time to act, to slow the disease, to hold onto your life. Why does this matter so much after 60? Because Parkinson's isn't just about tremors, it's about what comes next if you miss the warning. The disease progresses, affecting your ability to walk, write, even speak clearly. I worked with John, 72, who ignored his tremor for years. By the time he saw me, he was shuffling, stiff, and struggling to button his shirt. His family thought he was just slowing down, but Parkinson's was rewiring his brain, damaging the cells that control movement. The hidden truth is that after 60, your brain is more vulnerable to these changes. Dopamine-producing cells naturally decline with age, and Parkinson's accelerates that loss, making every year you delay action a year you lose to fight back. Early intervention, medications, exercise, diet, can slow the progression, sometimes by years. Studies from the Parkinson's Foundation show that starting treatment early can improve quality of life and delay severe symptoms. But the world doesn't shout this, it buries it in fine print, leaving you to think it's too late. You deserve to know that noticing that tremor now could mean more years of independence, more moments with your grandkids, more days doing what you love. Let's talk about what you can do if you notice that tremor, because knowledge is power, and you're not helpless. First, don't dismiss it. Track it. When does it happen? How often? Which hand? Write it down and see a neurologist, not just your regular doctor. They can run tests, like a DET scan, to check dopamine levels in your brain. I had a patient, Susan, 65, who caught her tremor early because she kept a journal. Her neurologist started her on a low-dose medication and a tailored exercise plan, and 5 years later, she's still gardening, still driving. The hidden truth is that early action can keep Parkinson's at bay longer. Exercise, especially activities like Tai Chi or boxing, boosts dopamine and improves balance. Studies show it can reduce symptoms by up to 30%. Eat foods rich in antioxidants, berries, spinach, nuts, to protect your brain cells. The world doesn't push prevention, it waits for a crisis. But you deserve to act now, to build a defense before the disease takes hold. Start today, notice your body, make that appointment, take one step to protect your future. But it's not just about the tremor. Parkinson's has other subtle signs, and missing them can cost you. You might notice stiffness, like your arm doesn't swing when you walk, or your handwriting gets smaller, cramped. Maybe you're moving slower, struggling to get out of a chair, or your face feels less expressive, like it's frozen. These are called bradykinesia and rigidity, and they often sneak in alongside that tremor. I saw this with Robert, 70, who thought his stiff shoulders were just arthritis. By the time he was diagnosed, he'd lost years he could have spent managing the disease. The hidden truth is that Parkinson's hides in plain sight, masquerading as normal aging until it's advanced. After 60, your body's natural changes, slower reflexes, less muscle mass, can mask these symptoms, delaying diagnosis. The world doesn't teach you to connect these dots, it tells you to accept decline. But you deserve to know that these signs are clues, not inevitable. Watch for them, talk to your doctor, and don't let "it's just age" silence your instincts. You fought too hard to let a disease steal your life without a fight. The bigger picture is that Parkinson's isn't just a physical battle, it's emotional, social, and psychological. If you ignore that tremor and the disease progresses, it can steal more than your movement. It can take your confidence, your ability to connect, your sense of self. I've seen patients like Clara, 74, who withdrew from friends because she was embarrassed by her shaky hands. Her world shrank, not just from Parkinson's, but from the shame and isolation it brought. The hidden truth is that Parkinson's thrives in silence, and the longer you wait, the harder it is to hold onto the life you love. But you can fight back. Early diagnosis opens doors to support groups, therapies, even clinical trials for new treatments. The Parkinson's Foundation reports that patients who engage early with support networks live fuller lives longer. The world doesn't tell you to prepare for this battle. It leaves you to face it alone. You deserve to know that you can build a team, doctors, family, friends, to stand with you. Start now. Notice that tremor, reach out for help, and claim the life you still have ahead. This is your wake-up call, your chance to rewrite the story. That tremor, that subtle shake, isn't just a quirk, it's a signal to act, to protect the years you've earned. You've built a life of love, strength, and memories. Don't let Parkinson's steal it without a fight. Watch your body, listen to its warnings, see a specialist, start moving, eating smarter, connecting with others. You're not just a number, not just a diagnosis waiting to happen. You're someone who deserves to live vibrantly, fully, on your terms. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because they might be ignoring that tremor too. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment below. Tell me one step you'll take today to protect your health. I'm not just a doctor on a screen. I'm here to guide you, to remind you that your life after 60 can still be yours. Let's fight for it together.